Hey guys, how's it going? Today I'm going to be checking out the Bush People's Mod version number 3, made by Samson F, or Sword, I believe he calls himself on Steam. But anyways guys, without further ado, I'm going to jump right into it. Alright, so this mod is absolutely humongous, and to cover everything, I'm going to have to go pretty quickly through this mod. But just a general overview real quick. The NPCs is basically what's put into this game, just a humongous amount of variation in the NPCs and what they're able to do. From having these weird tribes, to having being able to raid your base, to being able to just fight each other out in the wild, to being able to tame them and actually get them to work for you and guard you like a dinosaur would. There's just so much potential in this mod. So not only are you able to actually kind of tame them, but you tame them kind of the same way you do dinosaurs. You're going to want to knock them out and go through that whole process you would with dinosaurs, with feeding them the raw meat and whatnot, because they do work as carnivores in this current version. Alright guys, as you can see here, we have the thatch buildings and the thatch fortresses. And the main difference between the thatch fortresses and the stone fortresses is on the thatch buildings you're going to see the plant axes, the ballistas, and the catapults and stuff like that, as well as some of the more primitive NPCs, primitive jail and whatnot. And on the stone fortresses, you're going to see the more advanced weaponry, like the machine gun turrets and the auto turrets, as well as some of the more advanced bush people and the vendors, which you're able to trade with. Not only are there different fortresses, but there are also different tribes within these fortresses. As you can see, there's a good bit of different combinations of flags in this mod. And each of these flags actually do symbolize something. Anybody wearing the same colored flag will not be attacking each other. There actually are small little tribes built into this mod. So as you can see, we got this red, yellow, and green flag here. They're not going to be attacking anybody else in the red, yellow, and green encampment. Like any of these guys on the turrets, or anybody who's actually inside this base, they're all in the same tribe. But as you can see, there's a different colored flag almost overlapping this base. These two tribes are going to be at war, because they are different tribes. But as you can see on these Spinos and whatnot, the flags on the Spino will represent what tribe they're in as well. But any wild NPC you see running around is just wild. They will attack anything or anybody. They're not actually belonging to an actual tribe. Alright guys, now this is the NPC Mod Helper. The way you summon her is by typing in little cheat summon, obviously, BPF Mod Helper _C, and it'll spawn you on. I already have one though, so I'm not going to click it. But anyways, as you can see here, it gives you this large menu telling you what's on the map. Tells you all kinds of stuff, as far as houses, towns, Bigfoots, mammoth drums, all kinds of stuff. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and open up the menu real quick, and you're going to see clean area, which is basically going to remove all the NPC items in the area. And then you're going to see the NPC UI, which is what I'm going to show you guys how to use. And if you go to the spawn NPC, you can see the all kinds of options, like amount, base level, multiplier, and whatnot. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and type in 1, just for the sake of the example. And then we're going to make the base level 5, and no multiplier, just cause. And then we're going to go to, we're going to make it a self-tame, just so it won't kill our NPC here. And you can see all these things you have to choose from. You can, obviously the guns are going to have guns. C4 is going to have C4, RPG is going to have an RPG, and some other ones too, like you can see this one's a Spino one. I'm going to zoom out here. You can see it summons the Spinosaurus with the NPCs riding it. So this is a really cool little thing he put in the game. But if we want to summon more than that at once, we could go ahead and go to NPC UI, spawn NPC. And then we'll do 5, and we'll summon, what are we going to summon this time? We'll summon some spearmen. Oh shoot, I summoned wild ones. So yeah, that's something you gotta be careful of, because they will try to kill each other. Alright, not only can you spawn NPCs with this, but you can also see a spawn map of where all the NPC houses and towns are. The stone is obviously going to represent the stone houses, and the towns are going to represent the thatched towns. There's also a section of this called the Spawn Manager and the Spawn Manager map. Using these, you're going to be able to enable and disable certain spawns on the map for NPCs. Currently, it's a work in progress, so it's kind of hard to tell which one you're going to be enabling or disabling, but if you know which ones you're referencing, you can definitely still use it. There's one other scary mob you're going to want to look out for called the Bounty Hunter. He only spawns when you kill the vendor in a town. So for those of you warmongers, you're going to have to be careful because the bounty hunter will go ahead and capture you, send you to jail for about 60 seconds or 30 seconds, depending on the time frame. And then you have to find your way to be able to fight out of a maze of bad guys, machine guns, and whatnot. One other really cool part of this mod is a worker, which is not quite completely functional yet, but at the moment it's able to walk around, collect some resources, and kind of simulate as if it's harvesting them. It doesn't really have the proper animations and stuff yet, but it's able to walk around, collect stone, thatch, and wood with no cost to you, so I think it is just an amazing part of this mod that you guys should really check out as well. Oh yeah, one more thing I forgot to mention. If you happen to raid one of the villages and kill one of the queens, they will automatically start spawning towers near your bases and start to destroy everything in your area. So, if I were you, I'd be a little careful about that. And if you guys have any other questions for this mod, be sure to check out the mod page. It has a ridiculous amount of information. It is incredibly long, so if you have any other questions or concerns, I'm sure it's probably in here. Not only that, but there is a question and discussion section at the bottom where I'm sure he's probably already answered that question you have in your mind before. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe for more. All credit here goes to SamsonF/sword. Remember, this is the Bush Peoples VOD version 3.0. I'll have a link to it in the description for you. But once again guys, thanks for watching. I think this is one of the best mods out there, if not the best, as far as content and creativity. So definitely check it out. I'll see you guys next time.